Now we are going to solve another question, question number 3, part B. Using sociological material, give one argument against this view. Just recall the content of question number 2, part B, that was similar to the question, 6 marks question, but in the previous question we were explaining one strength and the one limitation, mean we have to provide two headings in that particular question, but now we have to give just one argument. So I am giving you once again an overview. The format of the question is similar to the part A of question 3. So what you have to do, you have to provide a clear introduction. Clear introduction mean the introduction must be based on argument. Argument mean argument against the phenomena. Okay, because we have to provide the argument against this view. For example, if you are talking about the subculture, explain the deviant behavior, you might give an argument that there are other factors that can explain the deviant behavior in a better way, at least better than subcultures. You can give me the argument something like that, or you can give me some limitation of the subcultures. It's totally up to you. Sometimes we have such question where we can write their limitations to make it argument against the any XYZ phenomena. So let's see what we can do over here. So first you have to provide the argument, mean introduction. In introduction should be based on the argument that must be against that third question phenomena. Part 2, analyze. How you would analyze? Provide me relevant sociological material. Sociological material and prove it and link it with the questions, mean conclude it in a very good statement, simple lines, that how your argument is explaining, or you can say opposing the question, the statement we read in question number 3. So let's start from argument. And what is the argument? You might start from an introduction. So you can say the subcultures explain the deviant behavior often overlooks the broader societal and and structural factors that contribute to deviance. What I did in explaining the argument, I am giving you a background story that subcultures explain the deviant behavior, but sometimes we ignored some broader societal factors or the structural factor that contribute to more even the deviance behavior. What this thing's all about? For example, labeling theory. By Howard Becker. Provide an alternative explanation. alternative explanation by focus on deviance is not inherent. Focus on deviance is not inherent. Instead, the result of labels, the results of labels applied by society, such as deviant behavior, is a societal construct. Created by reactions, like certain behaviors are labeled, as deviant by those in power, individual who engaged in these behavior are stigmatized. Behaviors are stigmatized. Or leading them to adopt deviant identity. Now I'm concluding it. You can say, thus an overemphasize on subculture can lead to misunderstanding of deviance, or you can say neglecting the significant impact on the neglecting or ignoring impact of societal reaction and structural inequalities. Now, what we did in the first outlook, we provide an introduction that we relate it with our arguments, mean the label theory, we talk about it. Then we explain that how these labels people converted into deviant identities, and then we related that you are overemphasizing the things, and once you overemphasize on the subcultures, you ignore the other practical factors that are becoming the reason of our deviant behavior.